are
Doing
you?
great, Ross. We're excited about having you as a guest on our show.
Thank you. It appears to be sort of short notice, but here we are, huh?
Exactly, it happens. But yeah, we're excited. Shoot, we got our guest today, Ross Valory. He is the original bass player for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band Journey. We'll be discussing his solo album, All of the Above, and its second single, Wild Kingdom. Ross, thank you for joining us.
Hey, you are welcome. I'm very happy. And you mentioned before my solo album, I can say it's the latest, the first, and the only solo album today. And I'm very happy to be sharing this music with the world. There's a lot of variety among the songs on the album, and I would like to think there's probably something for everybody here.
Definitely. Yeah, I was going to say, I love that fact about it. And then how it's instrumental, it really feels like it tells a story.
Yes, it does. The songs on there span many decades as to when they were written. The way they are sequenced in the album are not necessarily chronological, but yes, it is an adventure. You could say it's an anthology or even a diary of my musical influences and the different kinds of songs I was writing at different times in my life. And yes, it's an adventure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I really feel that the music in it, specifically Wild Kingdom, is going to inspire some type of like interpretive dance or some uh, type of dance thing based on that, I feel.
Yes, I've always been a fan of Latin music, and there are songs that have that influence. I can't say that it's really Latin jazz, but it's a fusion of Latin and jazz music. And actually, I've had the benefit of having so many fine musicians come in and play on different songs. In this case, what you have is traditional Latin rhythms provided by Carl Brazzo of Santana on the percussion, and Cincinnati's own
Ooh,
Walfredo Reyes Jr. on drums.
nice. I was going to say, we love it when we
And
have local
it's
guys.
to play the piano as well. That's fine Latin music, that musician, few the songs of Wild Kingdom is one of them. So you might think it's sort of Caribbean or even South African in its influence. It's a song I wrote on synthesizer, a calliope sound, and so that's what I recorded as the second instrument along with the bass on this song.
The other thing I really enjoy about it is I feel that all the above gives you the opportunity to completely express yourself as a musical artist. Is it just the tip of the iceberg?
Yeah, that is true. It's an adventure. It is just a reflection of all the influences that I grew up with and continue to be affected by. I'm just blessed to have the opportunity to just be free, have fun, and share these different kinds of styles, influences.
Awesome. I was going to say, you mentioned how you had your friends from Santana in there. Um, I also really enjoy how you reunite with your former Journey members like drummer Steve Smith and saxophonist Marc Russo.
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun. There's so many great musicians, and I chose to have them play on the songs that I thought they had the most talent for. Steve Smith appears on Night Flower, along with actually George Tickner, one of the original guitarists, and George and I, and another gentleman named Steve Woodman, put that song together in the '90s. And there's like six songs with drums. There's six different drummers, including Alfredo Reyes, Grego Rico from Sly Stone, Prairie Prince from Journey and the Tubes. Prairie plays on Tomland, and Paul Spina, more recent musicians are, or at least were at the time, living locally. So I would grab them in between tours. But having Marc Russo on the album is just, it's an honor. He does so well with the music.
With you being such a
And there are
Mhm.
four guitarists on three guitarists on four songs. Miles Dawn, son plays guitar on Homeland. George Stickner plays guitar on Flower. Vernon Black plays guitar. He's quite the player. He comes from Mariah Carey background. He plays on Incident Nisha Board by Santana, Senor Blue by Horace Silver, and he plays on Lowrider. And I'm the guitarist on the fourth song, Windmill, which is about to come out soon. And a song which I wrote on guitar, so I recorded that. So there's something new about me having played new instruments for the first time in recordings.
Well, that is awesome. Um, However, though, with you being such a skilled musician at keyboard, guitar, and bass, how do you know when to bring in one of those talented friends and when to perform it yourself?
Well, that's a good question. You know, the big challenge will be when it comes to perform this material. I'm gonna have to take my shoes off and play with my feet. But to answer your question, it's pretty clear to me, given the variety of the style of the songs and the availability will be somewhat local when they weren't on the road. It was an easy choice. I mean, like for Tomland, the first single, so to speak, is the very open, electric, almost a power trio sound, which calls for storing guitar, and Miles was available for that, and Prairie style of drums suited that as well. For the more Latin oriented songs, I have Carlo Parazzo from Santana playing on four or five of the songs. So there's a pattern there in which he comes in, at least at the arrangement level, and lays down his tracks. Sometimes he plays them last. So just in the right condition to play songs. A windmill, which song that's come out the video is got a Brazilian feel. And through Eric Levy, my cohort on all the material, found Celso Alberti is a Brazilian drummer living in the Bay Area here. So we brought in Celso to play with Carl Palazzo on So there's generally a style for each song, and fortunately for me, a good selection of musicians to fit the part. So it's not only are the songs very, very different, if not completely different from each other, so is the selection of musicians.
For us, I love it. It feels like an all-star album. Like you said, the collection of talent in it is just so intense. It's just so overwhelming, and it's just amazing. So before we let you
Well,
go,
I'm so glad you enjoy it. Thank you so much.
my pleasure. Before we let you go, where on social media, where on the web, where can we find out more about your new album, All of the Above?
Well, I have a Ross and on Ross Valory, uh, Ross Valory, and I believe there's a couple of others. They find me, I think, on TikTok, and I think that's about it. Maybe Twitter as well.
Well, sounds great, Ross. We hope to see you.
Yeah, so just look for the blue check mark, Ross Valory, in any of those sites, including my own website.
Sounds
Well,
great.
thanks for having me.
Well,
Really appreciate it. Glad you like spread the love.
sounds great. Thank you, Ross. That was Ross Valory. It was a pleasure having him on the show. He's a rock and roll Hall of Famer. He's a legend. He is the original bass player of Journey, and he's got a new album, his first solo album, All the Above, and he's got his new single, Wild Kingdom, like we and him were talking about. It is a very passionate, very intense, very exciting album. It has got a wide variety of talent on it, the different artists that he mentioned, and it's got a wide variety of styles of music. It's just so exciting. It's worth a listen to. It really is. And I really feel the music on there is going to inspire things. My son does an interpretive dance class, and I feel like that Wild Animals or Wild Kingdom, my bad, Wild Kingdom is something that I need to have his instructor listen to because I think it's going to inspire her to some great things. So for the new network, this has been James Ernest signing off.